Aloha, everyone, and happy Halloween season. Um, I love a good ghost story around this time, and I'd also like to touch on what are the ghosts? Who are they, and why do they come close to us? Last year, I think it was last year, I shared about one uh, spirit or ghost or whatever you call them that came close to me and woke me up because he was a past patient of mine and he needed help. So maybe they come for help. So, and then we run away and get scared. Oh, ghost. No, we should help them, give them the light and peace that they might need. And today I'd like to share, it's a personal story and another example of why a spirit might come close and who they might be. So this was many years ago. I was sleeping. So early morning, I wake up because I feel my bed shaking. And I wake up and my late grandfather, who is in spirit, is shaking my bed desperately. And I'm like half sleeping still. I'm like, oh, what you want? And he was really desperate to get my attention and said, you have to call grandma. You have to call grandma. I said, okay. Oh, sure. I will call her. And for me, it's like natural. I mean, maybe it would be scary if you're not familiar with talking to spirit. So that's why I want you also to be more comfortable because they might want something. And so I like immediately got up and I called my grandma. So they lived on the other side of the globe, basically. So I have no idea what's going on over there. I just know that my grandfather in spirit asked me to call her. She's still alive. So I call her. Someone picks up the phone. Someone I don't know, a guy, gentleman. And I asked, can I speak to my grandma, please? He said, sure. So I spoke to her and everything seems fine. She was happy, nothing to be alarmed about. So I wasn't sure why grandfather in spirit had asked her, but I didn't question, just called her and make sure everything is fine. And it was all good. So then afterwards, I still thought there must be some reason. So I called my mom and asked, is everything okay with grandma? Do you know what's going on? And she said, yes, everything is fine. She's doing good. And then I asked who was the gentleman who picked up the phone, and she said, oh, it's an old family friend. Because her granddad passed, she is lonely, so she needs company, and he's helping her with, he was much younger. So he's helping her with things like grocery shopping. She was getting, I think probably she was already in her 90s. But she wanted to do everything herself. But it's good to have someone to help too. So my mom said everything is fine, nothing to worry about. I said, okay. Are you sure? She assured me it was all fine. So we left it at that. Then I think it was maybe not even 2 weeks later. I can't remember at all. It was many, many years ago now. My mom called me and said, that guy, the family friend in the house that was answering the phone that time, he has been trying to basically rob my grandmother of everything. All her valuables, try to make her sign over her bank account savings to him, try to make her house, our family house where I grew up, try to sign it over to him by telling stories. Anyway, it's a long story, but telling stories why she should do it, basically. And it was like caught in last minute what he was doing. And so I thought, yeah, that was what Granddad in spirit was trying to say, warn us about, and wanting us to pay attention something. um, and maybe I didn't listen carefully enough. Maybe he would have told me what the actual issue was. But I just jumped up and called on the phone because he seemed so alarmed. But somehow, even when we are discarnate, as we call it, have left our physical form, and wherever we are at that time in spirit world, reincarnated, we are still connected to those who we love and feel what's going on. We influence each other all the time through this love bond. And so he was knowing what was going on and wanting us to know, to pay attention. So this is, for me, a good example, I hope, of when a so-called ghost comes. It might be someone beloved to you, it might be a friend, relative, or someone that you have known who needs either needs help or needs us to pay attention for someone they care for, that we care for too. And if you only feel just because it's a spirit that it's scary, we might miss out what they have to say. They might come with great wisdom or something that is very essential and important to us and our life, our well-being, our family's well-being. And then we just run away scared. Ah, a ghost, don't come to me, or, you know. And how do we not get uncomfortable or scared? Maybe that's a different topic for another day, but in short, any sense of fear will definitely make it worse. So try to curb your fear and realize you're also spirit, encased in flesh and bones. And so we can communicate on that level. It's nothing to be afraid of. Yet, a little ghost story around this time is entertainment, good entertainment. Yeah. So see next time if you feel someone creeping up behind you, see if you can avoid being scared. Put that fear aside, ignore it, and just say, "Hi, can I help you? Who are you? What you want?" And then give them assistance. How about that? You have to be helping each other, right? And take care of everybody who we can see and not see. So that's your little Halloween version for this year. I hope that's helpful somehow. Go and get scared now by all the ghost stories and have fun a season. Take good care, and until next time, aloha.